Roblox Bedwars is a game that I've been kind of obsessed with recently. I was a huge fan of the Minecraft game, so when the Roblox one came out, I was immediately hooked and I was so excited. And one of the main aspects of Bedwars is the many different kits you can choose from and use. So today I'm going to rank some of the Roblox Bedwars kits. Okay, so this is a tier list that I will be using. I do want to mention that this list is a little bit outdated. But considering I have not used many of the kits, especially Battle Pass ones, I figured that would be fine. So I'm going to start by putting all the kits I haven't used in the last category, which as you can see is a lot because I do not have a lot of Robux to spend. Okay, and now that I have that out of the way, I'm going to start my ranking with the Fisherman. Basically, this kit gives you a fishing rod that you can use to get stuff. And I believe I used this kit like once a while ago, so I don't really remember much of it, but I do remember it being pretty good and useful. It is easier to use than some of the other kits that are similar, like Farmer. So I think I'll actually put the Fisherman up in tier S, so we're starting off well. And the next kit that we're going to do is Melody. So Melody gives you a guitar that heals nearby teammates. So that does mean that you cannot use it in solo. If your base does get attacked, it can be useful, but it does kind of depend on your teammates. And it's also a very forgettable kit, like I barely see it being used. So I think I'll put Melody in the B tier. And the next kit is the Infernal Shielder. Now, I think this was the first kit I've ever used, and it wasn't really popular back in the day, but I believe it recently got buffed and I see it being used a lot more. This kit gives you a shield that deflects arrows, fireballs, and partial sword damage. Now that it's buffed, I think that's actually a pretty useful kit, especially with like bow spammers, but I can definitely see myself forgetting to pull out the shield whenever someone's trying to attack me. Next up is the Baker. Basically, the Baker gives you the ability to get apples that boost your health and pies that gives you speed. I mean, this kit is okay. For me, a lot of the times, I either forget to eat it or it takes too long for me to eat it. I like how you can drop them to your teammates, but overall, I just don't think that this kit is worth it. So I think I'm going to put it in tier C. And the next kit is the Cyber Kit. This kit gives you a drone that you can use to pick up resources from around the map, and it can also drop TNT. The drone is really cheap, like it's only 15 iron, I believe, which is not a lot at all. But it is a little overused, and it's not really good to use in, like, if you're playing solo. I like Cyber, but I think I'm going to put in tier A just because I think there are better kits out there. And that leads to the next kit, which is the Archer. So this kit basically gives you more projectile damage and also a tactical crossbow instead of the regular crossbow. As someone who's not very good at PvP and relies a lot on the bow, I think this kit is extremely useful. I also like how simple this kit is, and there aren't really any downsides to it or anything you risk losing like most kits do. In fact, if I got enough Robux to buy one kit, I'd probably buy this one. I'm putting Archer right up in the S tier. Next up is the Yuzu kit. So this kit gives you special swords that are a little bit more expensive than the regular ones, but they do give you the ability to kind of like charge forward. People say that it got buffed, but when I tried this kit out a few days ago, it did not move me as much as it shows in this video that I'm playing. I don't think it makes much of a difference in the gameplay. The only time I really found this kit to be super helpful was when I ran out of wool to make a bridge. But I still think it's pretty fun, so I'll put this kit in the A tier. And the next kit I'll be covering is the Farmer kit. Now, this kit gives you the ability to buy seeds that grow into diamonds and emeralds. I think it's a really helpful kit, especially in squads. The thing is, it is a bit overused, but it's also not that fun to play with. But if those don't bother you that much, then this is the kit for you. And with that, I'll put the Farmer kit in the A tier. And next up is the Lassie kit. Similar to the Fisherman, I think I used this like once a while ago. It might be one of my first ones I've used, besides the Infernal Shield. It is pretty hard to use, especially for like newer players. I just don't think that this kit is like really necessary if you want to win. But it is pretty fun to use, so I'll give it that. So I think I'm gonna put Lassie in B tier, and next up is the Elder Tree. Elder Tree was one of the most popular kits, especially in the early months of Bed Wars. So I was really excited to try it out, but needless to say, I was super underwhelmed. Basically, instead of armor, you have to collect orbs around the map so you can get more health. Especially with the new like forges in season 8, this kit is just like not good at all. And also when you respawn, you go back to 100 health and you have to wait to regenerate, so it makes you really vulnerable to spawn camping. So I'm definitely going to put Elder Tree in the C tier. And the next kit is the Builder. So the Builder is, you basically get a hammer that you can use to upgrade blocks. Like, they basically make them like harder to break. This kit is definitely one of the most beginner friendly ones. I remember liking it a lot when I first joined Bed Wars. But it's really only helpful in like the first 20 minutes when you actually have a bed. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say, because there's not a lot to say about this kit. It doesn't really stand out, so I'm going to put it in the C tier. And last but not least is the Barbarian. So this is one of the OG kits that was really popular back then, and it's still really popular now. Basically, instead of buying swords, you have to upgrade it by doing damage to others. This kit can be really frustrating, and it's definitely only for people who are skilled at PvP, which is not me. But it is pretty fun, I will say, especially in mega games. I love using it in mega games. So if you're really skilled at PvP, then I would definitely recommend this kit to you. Just because it does get really annoying at times, I think I'm going to put it in the B tier, and yeah, this is my finished tier. Let me know your thoughts on my tier list and what your favorite kit is in Bed Wars in the comments down below. I really hope you got something out of this video because it took a long time to make. And I hope you're enjoying the new genre of the videos I make now. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week with a new video.